Unmuted. Unmuted.
Mics are live.
I know, the mics are hot. Hold on, I gotta bring the other guy in. He is here. He's just there. I mean, he's like not here, he's there.
I've been unmuted by the host.
You're here. You're here. We got you, man. We didn't leave you out in the cold. Even though it is cold out.
Yeah, it's frigid.
antisocialexperience.com. Check it out. If you have any ideas that you want to see up there, let us know. We may add a section that I was thinking about a place for other people to post, like that maybe want or getting into podcast,
Like
whatever.
a forum, like our own message board, our very own.
Not really a message board, but like somewhere people could post projects, fix it ups, whatever.
Like a pin, like a board kind of.
Just
still.
like another black hole on the internet.
Like another
Another
rabbit
black hole on the internet.
Another rabbit hole.
Yeah, a bit of a different process. I streamlined it a little. Coincidentally, I forgot to unmute. Antisocial Experience Podcast on Facebook. Our home on the internet, the main home, where we communicate more so with people than every other place.
Yeah, that's it's convenient that it is like a social media that we can like live stream to, because it's kind of like rolling the two into one. You know what I mean?
Right. And then our home on YouTube. Please go over there and subscribe. People.
Yeah, that's like the lonely little cabin out in the woods, man.
It is.
Right now,
well, I mean, it's where
it's where it is, man.
It started on my channel. Then I had to put all this stuff over to that channel. With that being said, let's get to us. I have a browser window up. Aaron is remote today. You're there, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Awesome, man. You actually sound good. Really good.
Different mic today.
Cool. I'm glad. Where are we at, people?
Here, man. Tired.
I'm still getting everything going on my end.
Nick and I have gone through Blizzard and both pulled all-nighters again.
Yeah, a few hours of sleep doesn't do you justice, but like there was literally, I mean, we could have streamed under. We could have streamed. Yeah, I know there's no school tomorrow for my kids.
Yeah.
We could have streamed under the profile that I stream from work, but all the sources would be wrong. Everything would be goofy, and I would not have a clue where a button was. The computer troubles last week, that didn't end. Anybody out there? Are we on the cameras? Yes, we are. I don't know. Did we talk about this? I know we talked about the computer troubles.
I know, but yeah, I showed up the one night here and saw that.
Yeah, where is it's right there?
Right there.
We got. I don't know if it's gonna focus on it, but that is a hole in the plastic casing of an SSD. I did not have my Stream Deck profile backed up, OBS profile, all the sources, nothing. This was set up from scratch during the night last night.
And that it warped, dude.
Dude, it warped the plastic both sides. So, yes, right after we got that computer back online, we did the show. A few hours after the show, I come back down here and bang.
Cooked.
It was cooked. That's how close that upgrade was that it went through and didn't.
Oh, almost flambe, man.
Yeah, I know. Horrible. So anyhow, where are we going this week? Aaron, you had a topic?
Oh, I want to save mine to the end.
Oh, okay.
So
It's big. It's big news. It's very big news.
It's huge.
It's fake news?
Is it fake
No,
news?
real news.
You disappoint me.
Oh, yeah, Aaron tipped me off. I know what it is, but yeah, I'll let him save it.
Yeah, he said he sent you a message.
It's big.
See, it's pretty big news, I guess. Yeah, pretty. I mean, I'm trying to play it subtle.
Are you guys
for Nick
talking
here.
about Chris
Sure.
Chris, who?
Hansen?
Shut up. Sorry, I didn't mean to snap at
know
you,
who
Aaron.
it
Aaron, go with the bit. Just like, yeah, sure, it's Chris.
No, I'll start off by saying that. I think 2-3 days ago, Chris Hansen, To Catch a Predator,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
got
yeah,
arrested.
Oh, for what?
Right in like $13,000 worth of bad checks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like and that sounds worse than it is.
Yeah, that's kind of just like...
It was 2 checks
Yeah.
that he was paying for like pens and coffee mugs and was trying to promote the Hansen vs. Predator thing that he's trying to revive.
I don't know, man. That's kind of like as white collar as it can kind of get, you know? Like,
But all the guys he caught now, like...
yeah, but it's for like...
yeah, for
like-
something much
Yeah,
more.
It's just, like,
Look, man, if he wrote them back to back, I think that it's undue media attention because
it could just be an
kinda
accounting error for all
Yeah.
we know. Like, once this gets through court, like, I mean, we're talking about like We're talking about checks here, man. Like,
Yeah, which, might I add, at one point I was in court for my own troubles, being sentenced, and I saw a 77-year-old guy, never been in trouble. The judge even said, "This is your first time in trouble. I'm inclined to, be lenient with you." But the amount of the check that you wrote, it's such a heinous amount that I need you in jail. And he sentenced him like almost 2 years.
well, what was the amount?
And he didn't say the amount.
Well, you got to know the amount. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
But it was felony status. So whatever.
Well, that's I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know the laws. But yeah, 77-year-old guy went to jail for like a couple days short of 2 years, and that was county time. Anything over 2 years would be state time. At least in our
Where we're
our general location here.
in this commonwealth.
The wealth ain't common. The wealth is not common.
Oh man.
All right, let's kick it off, man. Showrunner.
Shit. Who's that? Is that you? Is that me?
That's you, man.
That's me. We survived a blizzard.
We did.
The first big one of the season, man.
Now imagine.
We're waiting for it though.
Yeah.
What, the
We knew it was
blizzard?
coming. Yeah, everyone knew it was coming, and we just didn't know when.
I never understand why we get a crazy weather warning, right? Storm coming, and people scramble to the stores like it's the last food they're getting.
Well, we knew about this for like a week. People were talking about this.
Yeah. Oh
storm
yeah.
coming,
No.
so.
It was coming in long overdue.
No, I went to the store actually I went to it during it. I just walked down, but yeah. Nobody was there then.
What'd you say, Aaron?
It wasn't a big deal during the actual storm because everyone was well versed in it. I think it just really sucks to have your roads like I can't come there because the roads are too bad for me to drive on.
Yeah, I mean, everybody is kind of socked in till like tomorrow because now the snow's over, but now it's bitterly cold, so that's why schools are closed tomorrow.
Everything is frozen. All the
Yeah.
roads have like ice caked all over them.
Yeah, they were actually not real good coming down here today. And how, did you go out at all where you live?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You went out in town over there?
So I attempted to leave the driveway, and that did not go well.
And you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, that's how I knew that it was going to be a not showing up to the podcast event today.
Yeah.
That's all right, man. Because with technology,
Yeah, technology.
Yeah.
we can bring them in. We can rebuild them just like Frogger.
just like Frogger?
Yeah,
I
man.
don't think...
You never saw that commercial where they had the frog on the operating table, and he's like, they're getting them all robotic.
They're doing the $6 Million Man bit. Yeah.
But
I've
with
never seen that
with
commercial.
Frogger because Frogger got squashed in the game. Yeah, no, it was a great commercial. I forget what commercial it was for, but
Yeah, whatever that commercial is out
It
there.
was definitely good.
I
Don't know what.
100%
They
it
didn't
was
do a
good.
good job at conveying their point of who they were, but great commercial. Good job, guys.
I know. Dude, before you came on, let me tell you about some of the reporting we did. We did reporting without facts. We had no spin on it because
Well,
we didn't have the facts.
I mean, so I'm pretty honest with myself about what I know. So I'm like, I'll tell you if I think or I heard it when, and this is my source.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest about how much I know about a subject. But yeah, I was just kind of, I wasn't doing any fresh research. I was just kind of pulling from what I remembered.
Another thing too, and I don't know her name. That girl was found. She went missing a few months ago.
Yeah.
Her parents were shot, and she went missing. She's back.
Yeah. That's good.
That's kind of like a feel good story.
Yeah.
I mean, but
A silver lining story, I guess.
Yeah,
is
stuff
more
like that
kinda the-
happens, and it's like not the top news, which kind of makes you wonder. Like, that was a big thing, and they're more worried about something dumb somebody did that's popular, or what are these people doing who are famous for doing absolutely nothing except just like claiming they're
Getting a lot of Insta followers, man.
yeah. And that's more top news than somebody that was wrote off for dead being back. Yeah. I don't know, man. Are we getting a wall?
Crazy.
Are we getting a wall
I
down
think
south?
we're getting a wall.
So
Nancy
this is-
Pelosi.
Nancy Pelosi.
Oh man, so many talking heads flying around in my brain. I actually did research. So after I got done, you and I were playing Battlefield.
Me?
Yeah, weren't we?
Oh
At
yeah,
some point
something like that. Definitely, yeah.
until like
sure.
like 1-ish, and then
Oh yeah, I do
yeah,
remember that.
and then after that, I started researching for the topic and didn't get to bed till like 9:30.
Was that last night?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was researching. I was down here setting up this stream, making it possible. Brought to you by McDad.
McDad's. McDad's, yeah. Brought to you by McDad's today. That's how I thought about this going in. Since you said the wall, I was like, well, I did so much research. I'm tired dadding it today. That's exactly what I said to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It gets crazy once in a while.
Yeah.
All-nighter, I'll tell you what. All-nighters are not easy.
I haven't pulled one in years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
Well, except for last week. But
I mean, I used to be able to pull them and either not lay down or lay down for like an hour or two and be up and be good again. And I could do another all-nighter like back to back.
That's what I'm riding that second wind, but I'm not used to riding that second wind. So,
When I try it now, I'm just like, yeah, fuck this. I got to sleep.
oh, it felt so good to lay down. I was just like, oh. And I was so tired, like the room was kind of spinning. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Let's go to the page. Are there people out there today? Do we have people out there, Aaron?
Yeah, you're the comment
out
guy.
there.
People out there?
I have actually not been paying attention due to the
Oh,
fact
dude,
that
you're at your command center there, man, and you can't.
I'll pull it up.
You're
Oh,
right.
three-
No. I can. That's my mistake.
3 people
haven't been
reached.
paying attention.
1 engagement.
I said this to a quick aside. I said this last night about Aaron before Aaron got on
What's that?
Battlefield. I said this to Jason. You got to watch out for Aaron because he is the Andy Kaufman of trolling.
I don't know what that means.
Nick probably knows what I mean.
Andy Kaufman. I understand
Andy
Andy Kaufman reference. I understand trolling.
Yeah, so
Who's Andy Kaufman though? You need to explain it to me.
he's an old comedian, and his style was like, I don't know if he's serious or joking.
Right.
Yeah, but
Ooh.
yeah,
The man,
That is my style.
Man in the Moon with Jim Carrey. You never saw that?
No, I don't
Okay.
even know what that is. Actually,
it's a movie based on Andy Kaufman's life.
Yes.
is it on Netflix?
I don't know. I was at some point. I don't know if it still is.
TV's going on as we speak.
Wow.
Oh man, you got you one of those dudes who needs some background noise or something.
No, I'm trying to figure out if it's on there. I can
Oh,
turn on my
okay.
TV and search Netflix real quick. That's what I
I'm
was just
checking
on.
it. I'm checking it on this side. It doesn't seem that it is on Netflix.
It is not. What was it called again? Let me double check.
Man on the Moon.
Man on the Moon?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
Find Man on the Moon on Netflix.
It looks like the Netflix race. It looks like I think both of you coming up short here. I don't think it's on there.
Ah, I see. It is free on Vudu right now though, so I'll probably watch that.
All right. I mean, it's kind of a serious
Free on
movie.
Vudu?
It's funny but serious.
VUDU. I assume that's Vudu. I assume that's how you pronounce it.
Wow. I literally cannot search.
Yep, that's the handiness of having the Googles.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
On
anyway,
the line.
Yeah.
yeah, on the remote, I got this nice big TV. Yeah, let's not talk about that right now. That's my mistake.
Okay, so a big TV.
Yeah, we're into electronics, dude.
Yeah, I bought like a 65-inch OLED display. It's normally like everything. My whole package would have cost me like $6-7 grand, and I think I paid a little over $1,500 for it.
No,
That's good, man.
that's a hell of a deal, man.
That's a score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hella
In
bomb.
reference to that Man in the Moon movie, anybody that hasn't seen it, there is on Netflix. If you chill on Netflix,
Hulu and Hang.
yeah, if you do that, there is Jim and Andy, The Great Beyond. It's kind of like a documentary, and I'm guessing it's Jim talking about playing Andy. Which anybody that's been paying attention to Jim Carrey lately,
Yeah,
he's a little.
Well, I mean, he's Jim Carrey. He's
But he's
eccentric, and like I haven't been paying attention to what's really been happening. So
He was
like,
on Hot Ones not too long ago, which is another great. I guess you could call them a podcast.
where they eat wings.
I would call that more
Yeah.
like I would call it more an
Yeah.
interview show, like
That's
more
true.
than a
That's true.
podcast. Yeah,
Everything everybody's doing online with new media,
it kind of blends a little.
it's all episodic.
Yeah,
Like, yeah. And so I don't know, it's kind of like the lines are getting blurred, like really blurred.
well, you can kind of do whatever you feel. You know what I mean?
And I like it because I don't like I grew up on the old TV model.
Yeah, like 22 minutes. Wow, yeah, me too. 22 minutes of actual show, 8 minutes commercials, broken up into like 3 little chunks. You know what I mean?
Right,
Yeah,
and then that grew over time. To
well,
like,
well, it's varied. I think like because way back in the day, they would take like big chunks out or advertise actually in the middle of the show on the show. You know,
Right,
it was
right.
yeah.
and then like an hour show ends up being between 42 and 44 minutes. Season finales, and what is it when it opens? Premieres, season premieres of shows, like popular ones. They'll extend them from like 42 to 44 minutes on up to like 47 to 50.
I can't handle like time slotting and like programming stuff right now, dude.
No, man,
I can sometimes, as you could tell, but like right now, no, I can't.
If the show is worth it, I'll put up with it.
Yeah,
Like there's some TV shows that I cannot wait to get my hands on. I would gladly put up with the struggle of time slots with them.
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, it depends. It's a trade.
I did that. I did that with Lost. Even for the season or so where it got wonky, I watched it when it aired.
No, I didn't. Yeah, we've had this discussion about Lost.
And it's cool, but it's not. Yeah, I wouldn't do it today. Not after experiencing like on demand viewing.
I like on-demand viewing.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Event logs. Oh my goodness.
What's going on, man?
I don't
Crashing
know.
out.
I got a red exclamation point over here.
No, I mean a yellow X is fine, but a red exclamation point. Oh no.
I think we'll make it. Coincidentally. All right, man. So I don't know anybody really well personally that is suffering now in this thing that's going on. I know a few people.
We got a lot of.
Yeah, well, with the shutdown.
Yeah, that too. Yep, there's that aspect of it. There's a lot of facets to this one.
There is.
Are we going to talk about the letter? Because that's my favorite part.
Let's start with that because I haven't heard about that yet. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, but like, I think go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Do it up. What letter?
I think I know which one he's talking about. Go shoot, man.
Oh, the Nancy Pelosi letter. So essentially, Trump, Nancy Pelosi was gearing up to go on a 1-week vacation to Belgium, I believe.
Now, was it a vacation or was it an actual like work trip? That's what I couldn't figure out.
It was not a work trip. It was a
Okay.
vacation.
Okay.
It was called.
Wait, well, because
Space wasn't
well, you do know, like, I mean, sorry to cut you off, but like, so like one of the places she was going is Afghanistan. Like, are you going to vacation in Afghanistan?
Yeah, there's some really nice places there.
Really? All right. All right.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
There is?
I don't know if she was going to vacation there, but there's some beautiful places in Afghanistan, especially along, like here. Nick, can you pull up a map of Afghanistan real quick?
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
That's an uncommon request.
Yeah. Right. Let's get us some maps, man.
I feel like that could be dangerous.
No, I mean,
like,
if you look at it, there's some very wealthy parts of Afghanistan that you can go, and they're basically converted deserts into oasis. It's beautiful.
Okay. Yeah,
Because some of the wealthiest tycoons live in Afghanistan.
and they do that in other desert countries over in that region.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, further west. Yeah.
Same premise, though.
Yeah, same premise.
I think this is a bad map, but I'll go ahead. Let me go back. Does anybody have a good map?
Just-
Lonely.
Just Google Maps.
They really they have a map on. I am on it. Is that maps?
Would you just- yeah,
There we go. There we
Just
go.
zoom
There's
all
a
the way
map.
out, and then go where you want to go.
So where are we going?
Afghanistan.
So if we're taking a look, right on the northern, I believe, border, there's a place called. Oh, I might pronounce this wrong.
We're gonna offend some people here.
I mean, I can go look at the map, and I can take a crack at it.
Yeah, I'm going to go with no. But there's some very nice places, especially to the north and the east. Kabul.
We're looking at some lakes in Kabul. Yeah, I believe it's
Kabul is
Kabul.
the capital, and it is just beautiful place. It's very similar to Jerusalem, but just beautiful overall.
Well, I've seen some Vice documentaries about places over there too. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. Everything I've seen in media and just over the years, the war. I would think it's a crazy place, but then looking at
Some
it,
spots.
looking at it realistically, I would have to agree with Aaron. Like, there's some people that got money.
I mean, think about it. The rich people aren't going to bomb themselves. They're only bombing the poor people.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't bomb
That's a
myself.
very bad way to say it, but the country's at war with itself. It's not a war with.
Yeah, because it's that's an area that goes back a while.
Right. I'm pulling back off the map. So there is areas that got money.
I believe that's the short and curlies of it, man.
Into vacation there. Maybe, I mean, so that's awesomely loud.
I think that's a plow. I assume. Yeah.
So,
Oh, you can't even hear it. Whatever it was.
oh, we can hear it.
Hear it. Yeah.
We can
I
hear it,
can't.
dude. It's here screaming in our ears.
Yeah, I'm sure it comes through on the stream.
I don't know. I mean, so she was taking a vacation
Yeah, so back to that. Yeah.
or a
It was.
work trip?
I believe it was a bit of a vacation and a bit of work. I think there was work that was going to happen, but I think it was primarily for a vacation.
Okay.
Okay, so that's one thing. Okay, here's
Essentially, he told her, "Your place is not going to be there right now. We're in the middle of a shutdown. You're going to sit here."
Well, no.
With the rest of
Actually,
us.
that's not exactly what he said either. He said you can still go, but where it's a shutdown, you can fly yourself there commercially.
yeah.
Yeah, that's. I mean, technically, that's
Another thing, and I didn't look too much into this, but there are some people. Basically, if you were an essential worker, you got to do your job, you're not getting paid.
Yeah.
But what is an essential? What is an essential job?
So I'll give you a prime example of that. My father will not name his name for privacy, but was a runner of the jails, right? So he was a captain,
Okay.
and essentially what happened with him is the last time one of these happened, they still have to go to the work, still have to guard the prison, but most of them will call off spontaneously sick.
Oh yeah.
In high numbers, and essentially it gets pretty bad whenever criminals get rioty because they're not getting food because no one's there to.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah. Oh.
If you guys, yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta watch people.
Yeah.
I mean that not the government shutdown, but guards not coming in to prisons has played out in a few movies, and I know they dramatize or whatever that word is in movies.
Dramatize?
Yeah, dramatize.
I don't think either.
It's one of them words.
Yeah.
Speech it right.
Definitely,
Speech it
definitely
right,
some
yeah.
words out there.
But it
You
gets
combine
crazy.
some letters together, it's one of those.
And not only that, there's not like they're animals or that. Those are people in
People,
there. Whether
yeah.
they're good or bad, they're still people.
Yeah.
They still need what we need. We're all people.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could not go in, but yeah, to go in, I can't imagine. I mean, and I've done it in the past, working different jobs for smaller companies. That like, look, we got to get this job done or get this built, this repaired to get paid, and it was like 6 weeks, 8 weeks without pay, and that's crazy. I can't imagine working and not, because it's not like anybody's telling them like, look, at the end of this, at this time, you're getting paid.
Well, they'll get their back pay too, right?
They will eventually get it,
Not-
yes.
not
Or, yeah, well, Aaron would be a good person. Yeah.
Yeah, he's saying not always.
Yeah.
So yeah, like before they weren't going to give them anything for those days. It was literally just going to be, oh, guess you worked them. And then they took them to court, and they won, but they won in a tricky way that made it so that anyone that worked over 40 hours still didn't get paid overtime. And
Shenanigans, yeah.
so the people who were still putting in heavy amounts of work were just getting screwed still.
And there's that, and the people that don't have essential jobs, like the example we brought up, if they choose not to go to work and file for unemployment, like depending, even people with essential jobs could not show up and file for unemployment. But if you have, the way I understood some of it, if you have an essential job and you're filing for unemployment and not going to work because you're not getting paid, you're gonna have to pay that unemployment back.
Ooh.
Yeah. How bad would that? I don't know.
Yeah. Like,
That's crazy.
yeah.
But I mean, I don't understand it. I'm not into politics to begin with. I did absolutely no research. I heard a few people talking about it, and not even popular people, like littler people talking about it.
I mean, like I listened to like a bunch of different
Bitty babies, tiny people talking about it.
Not bitty babies, but tiny people.
Eh,
I get my news from my kids. What do you expect? Tell me the way the world is. You're 6. Tell me.
You'll see through the bullshit.
What are they doing out there? Is it safe? Is it safe?
You're a smart kid, and they don't know that you're smart. So like, you can
Don't
play
tell 'em.
dumb. Don't tell them you're smart.
Play dumb.
Play dumb, and then tell me because I know you're smart.
No, if it only worked like that, right?
Yeah, right.
No.
Dreams.
Okay, so we got people working without getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
What purpose is it to? What end? What means?
So the shutdown. You mean like why are we shut down?
Yeah, he's not funding a wall.
Well, that's what the argument's about.
Really? How?
That's what the. So it's basically he's just pulling like he's like. Well, I'm just doing what you guys did for Obamacare, so man, I'm proud to shut it down. Like, you know, like he did that at the beginning, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So here's okay. So I just looked, and I got this from CNN. So like I got my numbers here from the other side.
Fake news.
So what? So the original, I think like the original proposal in like 2018 or 2017, I forget exactly when, from the Democrat, from like the original one was like $25 billion for the wall, and like permanent DACA and Dreamer like protections. So what Trump came out with like last night, like the hot news is like his counter offer, I guess, which is we'll do it for $5.7 billion, but a temporary extension to everything. But actually, like if you look at it, like hiring more judges and caseworkers to get through like the 900,000 backlog of already like cases that are like, you know, with the system. So
Right.
but yeah, only for like 3 years. Basically kicking the can down the road a little bit with that one, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's big government, like, you know. So like I don't know, man. That's
What if he gets pissed at Canada?
for what?
Like Trump.
Yeah, for what?
We're
though?
putting a
Well,
wall.
I mean,
Right. Doesn't matter for what. What
Yeah.
if? Are we putting a wall up there too?
oh man, that's
it does
so
matter
that'd be
for what? Because if he gets mad at Canada for doing
Yeah.
something stupid, it's whatever. If he gets mad at Canada for killing 6 million Jews, we have a bit of a difference. I'm cool with him getting mad at Canada for
yeah,
killing.
and let's acknowledge there's a lot of gray in between those two.
Oh yeah.
like-
Yeah, there's lots of gray. Yeah, depending what he'd be mad at him for. But like I don't know.
That's a lot of that's a tough place to build a wall. I don't think that would like
No. And
That's a lot.
is that the answer too?
that's a lot longer of a
Is
border. yeah.
that even the answer for the South?
Well,
no.
so
Yes.
yes and no. So I am for like okay, like as long sure, like if they're just people trying to get here, yeah, let them in. Like
Right.
but like in some places a wall might logistically make sense because you kind of want to maybe like funnel them through like not dangerous areas where like they have to cross like hazardous rivers and like
Correct.
you know, like hazardous terrain and stuff, you know what I mean? Because like I was watching and like a lot of people as soon as they get across they just find a border patrol agent and just like voluntarily get picked up.
Right.
Because there's a weird loophole where like you get some like protections being being here illegally that you don't if you come here legally.
Right.
So it's a weird quirk in the law to where like it's actually favorable to come in illegally. Yeah.
Sometimes.
So, actually, a lot of the time, like this source I trust on this. So
So the way that my uncle and aunt explained it to me, my aunt is from Guatemala. She came here illegally at first, and then they got her citizenship. It took like 4 years, but the way that they explained it is anyone who's really trying to get to the U.S., you get a visitor's pass for a week, and you just never go back because you can just go get a visitor's pass.
yeah,
You
Yeah.
just do that,
Yeah.
and then
Just
they
don't go
never
home.
check.
yeah,
But the people who are drug lords can't go get visitors passes because they're being tracked. So
Yeah.
what they'll do is they will literally cross the border. They'll get tunnels. They'll do all this shit.
yeah. There's this
And
too. Yeah.
that's how the drugs get across because you can't just cart them over.
Well, I mean, what did the 30s teach us about prohibition, man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only that, a wall isn't going to stop drugs from getting here. Not with technology the way it is.
No.
It's going to be a little more difficult to get it here, but it's not going to stop it. Yeah, it's just one more move in a big chess game.
Yeah.
But it's a damn expensive one.
What, the wall?
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. 5.7 compared to like the trillions we're already in debt, man.
Yeah, I know. It's not even a drop in the bucket. I understand that. But we're talking about Trump. Couldn't he just fund it himself? Like, realistically with his own money?
I don't know, man. Cause his finance, I don't know. I don't know the dude. I don't have his books. Like,
What if we don't have a penny?
Yeah, like I don't know. He's filed for bankruptcy like a few times. I've heard. Like
maybe
that's
he's broke.
Like
there's different types of bankruptcy.
There's different types of bankruptcy. There's it's not. They aren't all the same and this and that. So like I don't. But that's my point is I don't know. Like.
Oh my. So yeah, the point here isn't to get people mad today, and that's exactly what we talked about for a brief moment last night.
Like, you're like, you can't offend anybody.
If we're going to talk about this, I really want to try not to offend anybody. I realize there's different sides. People have different opinions, but yeah, just...
Yeah.
Well, the end of the show is going to be great because we're going to make everyone very happy. Yeah, it's worth it. Trust us.
Wall in Canada?
No, not that.
They're not in. Bye.
Better.
Yeah.
Better than a wall at Canada?
Yeah, you can. Okay, yeah, no. Aaron's gonna, not to make a pun, but Aaron may trump the first topic. Oh,
that's okay. I'm okay with that because I'm not very politically minded.
Well,
maybe I should be.
My topic doesn't not just affect the U.S. It affects humanity as a whole.
Yeah.
Are we getting better AA batteries?
Soon.
All right. I dig it, man.
Lithium air on the way.
You know, here's my big thing about that, too. And this is way off topic, okay?
Well, I think we're going to transition from the... Unless anybody else wants to say anything on the wall, like...
I think it's stupid overall.
I don't care.
I would rather,
Quit. My big thing is just quit wasting my money.
Yeah,
I'm tired of having it wasted.
Like, figure it out, open it back up. Like, stop the shutdown, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, like...
Exactly.
Like, this is just impeding us.
Yeah, like, come on.
I don't see it making this any greater of a place by the shutdown and every... You know what I mean? It's not...
Hey, I filed for my taxes already, man. So, like...
I pay my taxes.
I pay my taxes, and this is, like, a lot of people pay their taxes, and, like... Come on.
What am I paying taxes for?
Exactly.
Why do you sound like a Southern gentleman all of a sudden?
What am I pay? I pay my local tax. I don't do federal. Federal's for the cheap. I pay my local tax.
Federal's for the what? The cheap?
The cheap?
Have you not seen that skit?
No.
No.
Oh, there's a comedian, I forget who it is, but essentially he goes, what am I paying taxes for if I can't go to a strip club on Sunday night after church? What am I paying taxes for? And then a cop pulls him over and he's like, what are you going to do? Pull me over on my own street? My tax money pays these. My tax money pays your bills, copper. You're going to arrest me? I'll come into your house. I'll steal the goddamn cinnamon crunch right out your bowl. I'll come at you like a cloud of darkness. What am I paying taxes for? I pay my local tax. The other ones are ripoffs, but I pay my local tax for this. What am I paying taxes for?
That's actually a good bit.
That's a pretty good bit. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no. The batteries.
Cinnamon toast crunch right out your bowl.
That's a good tag.
Yeah. Batteries. Whenever I go and buy batteries, I don't even look at like the big. Okay.
Oh, so the batteries. Yeah.
One time a year at Christmas, if I need it for whatever around the house or.
Well, for Christmas presents, man, you usually need batteries for that.
Like the big racks of batteries, I may buy some of those. But any other time of year when I go to buy batteries, I look at them, I'm like, this is dumb, they're going to get thrown away, and I buy rechargeables.
That's what I use.
Like
if I have to use something that's battery operated.
I have so many rechargeables.
Yeah, but then they float around, and you know.
No, man, all of them are in check.
No, you keep a tight inventory.
Yes.
He has a logbook.
Yeah.
Not a logbook, but I did mark them for a while.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Like they were marked. That way they were paired up and they were, getting appropriate charge cycles. Anyhow, where are we going? What you got another topic?
Well, actually, since we're on the topic of batteries, we can talk about how there is a new type. So right now we're using lithium ion, and the next generation of devices is going to be switching over to lithium air, which is 60% lighter, and in that 60% lighter shell, it holds 40% more charge.
I mean, yeah, just making it more, still in like just making it a more efficient path, yeah. But I think like I heard like a few years ago, like whoever can figure out like that next big jump,
Like the
in
nanocell technology,
yeah, like that stuff,
yeah.
like that's a
When they figure
They'll
out
be
like
rich.
yeah, trillionaire, I believe, was what was floating around, yeah.
whenever they figure out those batteries, there's going to be a possibility of actually building lightsabers because you'll have something to power it.
Yeah, so much power at your disposal, yeah.
Yeah.
Cut through, imagine like the steel carvings you could do with that.
Yeah, exactly. Drone flights around the world for like RC drones.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. I dig
Well,
it.
even with the lithium air ones, if you can get 60% lighter and 40% more juice and 60% lighter batteries,
those
that's
are big
hours.
Yeah, that's big numbers, yeah. No, those are big numbers. I'm not trying to like discount or diminish like what they're doing with that. Those are definitely big numbers to put up. So
Dude, even some of the tech now, people have done like 80, and I'm not converting it to miles. Sorry, people out there that don't understand kilometers. People have done like over 80-kilometer round trips with foam planes on our battery tech today that we have for lithium polymer, lithium or
That's roughly 50 miles, I think.
yeah, lithium phosphate, and that's without bringing in like any type of solar aspect to it. That's just with batteries. Getting up there using thermals high up to fly and keep flying, and basically for the bigger part of the flight, people were using the batteries for the video transmitter and powering the camera. But yeah, no, the people have done crazy stuff with RC tech.
All right, are we ready for the big topic?
Yeah, man, let's do it.
Let Aaron drop his bombshell.
All right,
Because
I'm excited.
Yeah, I don't know the details. I just saw like the headline.
I don't even know. I'm sitting here clueless. Do we get a new pie flavor? New coffee?
Oh, no.
What?
Well, yeah, I guess you could put it in pie if you want. It probably wouldn't help you as much. There is officially an FDA-regulated cure for HIV.
That's is that real?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Nick is fucking on. Nick's like, okay, because that's pretty big news.
No, I mean, I didn't even hear about it.
Yeah.
2 HIV drugs. This will change.
Essentially, what happened was they were testing it for a while, and it passed through its final layer of human testing, and the FDA approved it. And essentially, what it does is HIV attacks a specific part of your body. I forget what it was. They describe it in the article.
Your immune system.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but there's a particular where your immune system is created, where some of your cells are created, is where it actually sits. And what they did was they basically you take this drug, obviously not disclosed, and you take it for about 2 weeks, and it sits there and it literally cures the virus, and it had a 99% remission rate.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's big numbers.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, well, what else can you say? Like, damn. Like,
so here we'll throw it up on screen for a brief moment.
I can't see yours as well. It's fairly blurry for me, but
What's
I
that?
assume you're in the right area. FDA cure for HIV.
Yeah, I hit FDA HIV and hit, and it wasn't a Google. It was actually a Bing. What does Edge use? What does Edge use? Bing?
Ooh, Edge? Yeah, Edge uses Bing. I think, yeah.
Yeah, I binged it.
You binged it.
They really need to change that name. A sound that a toaster makes. Come on.
Yeah.
You got something better than that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the results aren't good. Not what I got in Google. I got exactly what I wanted with Google, but when we try it with Edge, no luck, man. No luck.
So again, it's not a cure for AIDS, which is the derivative of HIV.
Right.
That's an autoimmune disorder, which is something that you just have to build it back up. But the actual virus itself,
before it's like full blown.
Yeah.
Yeah. So once you have AIDS, you kind of have AIDS until your body I don't really know how that part works, but it specifically said HIV.
Another thing, you said it just went through its last bit of human trials.
It just went through its FDA approval. It finished its last pace of human trials to say it's safe enough for humans.
Okay, was one of these people Magic Johnson? Because like that came out so long ago.
Yeah.
You and Tim both have the same idea.
This dude is still alive.
Oh no, like the thing I was laughing about. I'm waiting for my moment, but yeah, I got one. I got a singer.
He's still alive all these years later. Now somebody else that well, I guess I don't know how much money he had, and he probably didn't have money on the same scale. But Eazy-E, why? He had money. Why? Maybe just chose to spend it differently than Magic Johnson.
Maybe partied hard. Yeah, shows us. Yeah, partied harder.
Well, didn't you see South Park actually revealed how to cure it before you just inject $1 million into your body?
It's $1 million cash. Yep.
Inject it. Damn, if that works. Liquid money.
Liquid money. Yeah.
Let's get in on this market.
Well, they blend it. It's more like a.
I'll blend up dollars.
It's more of a distilled money.
Would you say distilled?
Find casket aged money.
Okay, 2019, and we're bordering on alchemy.
Yeah.
Silver to gold, gold to millions, and
yeah, we are bordering on like like we're messing around with like fucking like bits of atoms. Yeah.
Yeah. Why not? We're colliding particles at near the speed of light.
Yeah.
So I believe we can also make gold using that, but it's not the same thing as real gold. It's an isotope of gold, which is unstable.
What's that?
Breaks down.
The Hadron Collider?
Yeah. So we've made gold in small quantities, but they're isotopes because you can't actually make gold. You can make an isotope of gold.
Damn.
Gold, the atom is always gold. You can put it in anything you want. It'll always still be gold. You can't just make a new atom. You can make an isotope of one where the electrons from another atom get torn off for a little bit and act like they're part of it, but eventually that goes back because they're unstable.
Sure. So, anything to add to the other topic before
do you have any questions about
we
AIDS?
Fly off on an end?
Well, I don't personally know how it works. Haven't not.
From what I remember, it starts out as like the virus, which is HIV, and then you develop this, I think, syndrome, which I don't know the exact definition of that word, but I think that's like just a manifestation of a lot of the symptoms. But I'm talking way above my I'm punching above my weight here, my weight class here, so, you know.
Anybody, something I want to add. It's kind of on topic, but off topic, and it gives you a real look. Because I know some people are under the illusion they're, invincible, this, that. And mostly it's younger people. I was like that. We were all like that at one stage. Like, can't.
Yeah, I do plan on living forever. So, like, so far, so good.
Yeah.
But to get a real look at how quick something can happen and unexpectedly, probably the best example I've ever seen in a Hollywood movie was Kids.
Never saw that.
Never saw it?
Yeah. I haven't even heard of it. So, like, well, I might have heard of it and just forgotten. Like,
let me pull up. It's literally a movie called Kids. Chloe Sevigny, I can't say her last name. She's in it. Justin Pierce, who played Roach on the Friday movies.
No, it wasn't a big horror. Oh, wait. Oh, Friday. Like Ice Cube and okay,
the white guy that was hanging out with him.
Oh, it's been a while since I watched Friday. I liked Friday back then.
Yeah. I'll pull it up on screen for everybody. It is by, who made this thing? Larry something. I can never remember. Larry Clark was the director of the movie. We'll pull it up here. I definitely can't stress enough. Recommend it because you get a real look at how quick stuff can happen in life. It was a different time back then. Let's see. Can Bing return real world results?
No, impossible.
I guess we got to put the director's name in to get a result. Okay, Bing. Not no more Bam or ta-da, Bing.
Ta-da.
Bing. There is the movie. There's another kid in it. He's played in a couple other movies. I can't remember his name, but he Yeah, horrible performance in this movie. Magnificent performances in every movie after this that I've seen him in. So, let me give you an actor name. Just, why do I look over there? Fuck that. I'm looking over here.
Yeah, we don't. You have your own personal little thing going on there.
Leo Fitzpatrick. So, Chloe.
I'm sure if people are interested enough, they can Google it.
Yeah, Chloe Spinney, Justin Pierce, Leo Fitzpatrick, and there's a whole bunch of other people in it. There's a skater, another skater that was in it. Justin Pierce was a skater at the time. Great flick, but it centers on the whole HIV/AIDS thing.
There's been a few movies going back, the past however many years.
Yeah, but it put it in the most real, like, damn, shit got real.
Well, I mean,
real quick.
So, because you're a skateboarder type dude.
And it's not a skateboard movie, though.
Yeah, but...
It's a movie about being kids.
Yeah, but, like, with skateboarder type kids, you know what I mean? Like...
No.
Just kids?
Just kids.
All right. Well,
kids being kids, man.
Just kids being kids, well...
Yeah.
Okay. Tim, are you implying that there is a skateboarder type of person?
Well, I'm just saying, like, grungish, punkish, skateboarder-ish, Because I was going to say, like, Rent would be, like, more like the drama kids version of that. Like,
I sexually identify as a skateboard, and I take offense to that.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. You take offense.
But so,
yeah, no, Rent is good, too. Speaking of it.
Like, I've never seen it, but, yeah.
I was a drama kid.
Yeah.
That's why.
There you go. So
Drama was fun.
Yeah.
Even though I did nothing.
I did nothing. I just sat there.
Worked on other stuff, but drama was fun.
I was lead.
Yeah, I had Mr. Staggy for drama class.
I didn't. Well, you're a few years ahead of me. Yeah.
You in a class?
Yeah, it wasn't a club. It was a class.
Yeah.
We have a club, not a class.
Oh, we had it for class. Yeah.
That's lame, dude.
Yeah, like we got a class just for that, man. Like.
That's lame. Wow.
Yeah,
what are they doing in schools these days?
Yeah, right.
Are people not taking your lunch money? Like when you were in high school?
That's like like.
No one did that.
No.
Damn, you need to go back
to school. At least no one did it to me. I'm freaking gigantic. What are they going to do? Oh, give me your money or you're going to sit on me. No, they're not going to do shit.
Look it out. They could.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Yeah.
I never lost my money. I did, coincidentally, I did have one kid try once in like 4th grade, maybe 5th grade.
Give me a lunch money.
Give me a lunch. So anything else on the other topic before we because I think we're about to dive off that one. All I will say, my closing words, is it sounds like Aaron is going to save a bunch of money on wraps.
On what?
Yeah.
Wraps?
Yeah, wraps. Jimmy hats.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Aaron's going. That's all Aaron's saying. Like,
there you go, man.
So much money on Jimmy hats.
Saving lots of money. We can get it all. They can cure it all.
Yeah,
we're good.
Yeah.
Is that even a world you want to be in now, where like everything's curable and you can just live so vicariously and crazy,
so consequence free? Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a scary thought.
That's a dangerous world.
Yeah, right.
Like
that's a genuinely scary.
Because there's already people people out there like bug chasers, people that try to get something.
Oh yeah, I've heard that term.
That's
before.
a real thing, and it's like, are you fucking nuts? What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
But think about that. Okay, think about this for a moment, people. The way our world is with crazy shit, if we can literally cure anything, is there going to be like bars? Like you can go and sit and smoke hookahs, smoke cigars, Is there going to be bars where you can like go pick up something?
Oh, like
yeah, you get a disease and then fuck it, I can be cured.
Well, no, I think because at that point it's just like people just start getting cured and you just won't have to worry about that aspect anymore.
Right.
You know
There's still like, what about the extremists out there?
Oh, they want to. Oh,
like
no.
I want to get sick.
No. Well, like, no. Aaron, like no. Like there are like some like the Jains in like India, I think it's the Jains. Like there's somebody like they'll just lay on the ground so like they don't crush bacteria. You know what I mean? Like so there are people like even like in that like just saying. Just saying. Like there'd be people trying to cultivate it maybe. Yeah.
Make an experience.
Yeah.
And
I'm just saying I don't know too many people who go out of their way and are like, let's go to a polio bar tonight, guys.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can test our vaccination.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a possibility. And like if we're able to cure it all and do it all, you got one EpiPen with you, that like it just fixes
It's a
everything.
cure-all, yeah.
Yeah, like bang. No, sorry, bing, bing,
Bing, bang.
Oh fuck, man, bing bang. Yeah.
So what's the plans tonight, guys? Are we streaming or are we doing anything else for these guys to view?
Tonight,
I don't know, man. We'll see,
I
see
am-
when I get home.
Yeah, I'm gonna be down here after work. I'll be down here at the studio and doing an after hours.
And I will either be on or asleep.
Most likely asleep.
We'll see. We'll see. Last week I was up in the evening still after. Yeah, so.
True. Well, I do bring this up because I wanted to run it by you guys. I know Nick had said he likes Rust, and we had brought up Ark. I think I'm gonna rent an Ark server for us to do streams on. If you'd be interested.
Renting.
He'll rent this. He'll throw the money down for the server if we play on it. Is it right?
You can literally have,
or for us to play on, like
you don't even need to do that if my friend still has his set up. He has one set up.
Yeah, network. I'm sorry, I forget his name at the moment. Matt. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll contact him and see. But he has.
I know him as his Steam tag.
Yeah.
Now, so like
I don't even know what it is anymore.
I don't want to shout it out, like unless he, like I don't know, like without his permission, like without him be like, yeah, go ahead, shout it out, like. But
Obama put the challenge out for the hunt for a better battery. Says Hope. She could be wrong.
Says who?
Hope, or one of our regular viewers.
That's
yeah,
a
I
girl
think
you owe money to, or a meal.
Yeah, meal. Dude, she sneaks it by me. A lot, I think. One time before I realized who it was, I had taken the credit card.
Yeah, I think you mentioned this one. Yeah,
yeah, I'm gonna refund it. Watch out, because next time it happens, I'm refunding it. I'll just wait till you leave.
She was just there the other night. I was talking to her daughter. Her daughter and I are very good friends.
Yeah, you're gonna come in and eat. You're gonna come in, order, and pay, and leave, and it's gonna get refunded. So watch out.
Yeah, I hate the threats whenever you're talking about giving me my money back.
Yeah, right. Oh, wow.
Dude, it's so easy. I'm on the command center side in that situation, so I can do it.
Yeah, I've worked a credit card machine before. Like you can charge it back.
It's fairly easy.
Well, I've been like, hey Nick, show me how to work this credit card machine.
Oh, well, yeah, we were swamped. We get swamped there, man.
But yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Ark. We'd have to set the level. Like we'd have to give us a little bit of a handicap to level up faster.
Oh, I do.
Okay.
Leveling would be on 4 times, and then I have custom stuff to make it so that it doesn't take 1,000 years to do.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
everything's quick. Egg laying is fast.
Okay.
Breeding.
Then yes.
Things are
if
fun.
we play it on fast speed, yeah, sure, I'm in. I have Ark, so yeah, but I don't have.
You guys
any
are rushing
expansions.
through life, man.
Well, you don't have to own the expansions to join a server with the expansion.
What are you talking about, Nick? You got kids, man.
You guys are just rushing through life, man.
Yeah. So if the server's hosting it on a world you don't have, it doesn't matter. You can still join.
It's almost a shame. You just want to get out there and grow your dinosaurs rapidly. Like you're
not taking time to.
Yeah,
man. You gotta
learning your dinosaurs.
You gotta
just growing your dinosaurs.
Hey, man, it's Jurassic Park. We got to make a lot of dinosaurs, man. Like,
What I want to know though is, are your dinosaurs going to have assholes? Because like no dinosaurs in any movies have assholes yet.
Yeah, the dinosaurs poop.
Yeah, I know they do. I played the game.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna do this, I have skin mods. I've got a bunch of stuff I'll throw on there to make it look and feel more realistic and.
All right, sweet. What kind of? I'll peruse the skins. Like
take
for
some looks,
character
find some
skins
good
and
ones.
whatnot. Yeah.
There's a Pokemon skin bundle. We can trade all of our dinos out for the original 151.
There like any?
Wow.
Well, we'll have to look because there's some games I would. If I'm doing custom skins like in a modded game, I like to look through the classics. I'm like, what skins we got from Nintendo? We got any Metal Gear Solid?
Let's not get too crazy. But
has anybody ever played modded Skyrim?
Yeah, they just released a Better Together update.
Oh, actually, no.
So that way you can play with other people.
Dude, I used to love it playing Skyrim, and when you'd have like Macho Man Randy Savage as your dragon. That's fucking great. Great
Thomas
stuff.
The Tank Engine.
What is it?
Thomas the Tank Engine was my favorite dragon.
That would be cool too.
Do you know that meme, Nick? Oh, it's just like, so like something be going on, and then all of a sudden like it'll randomly cut in with like with like the train music. And like him like steaming down the track, but like blaring loud.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. So like whenever they the dragons roar, like in the first scene when Alduin comes down and smashes on that castle.
Yeah, it's Thomas.
And then you just hear do 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 do,
Wow.
Way loud, yeah.
Same thing with Macho Man. Yeah, it'd be, ooh, yeah, real loud. It was great.
Ooh, yeah.
And the dragon had boots on, too. His boots.
Oh, that's so funny.
Look it up. It's on YouTube. But
Yeah, it's been around for a while. No, I only played vanilla for Skyrim.
Another thing I did, and this isn't actually VR. It's more of like if you would sit very still with VR goggles on, because I have the goggles that I use for flying FPV on my planes and quads, tricopters. But I can actually run an HDMI cable direct into them. Well, it's HDMI and it converts over to composite, and then the composite plugs into them. But it's like having like a big 100-inch TV screen a couple feet from my face.
There you go.
Yeah, it's kind of because it's just like a screen floating out in blackness. Everything else around you is black that your eyes can make out, but a big giant screen. I played some games like that, but you get a headache after a while, and I think it's the each eye seeing a separate screen thing. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot that.
No screen door effect though. The displays are crystal clear, so you don't suffer like you do with VR goggles. But it's not as cool.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it's just
Is it Aaron? I mean, he was just making
no,
making a normal point.
no. It's like a
No,
way to get a big screen in front of you.
I'm
with
laughing at the Macho Man Randy Savage because it's
God.
literally
all right.
Macho Man Randy Savage stretched over the dragon's body.
Yeah, there are some areas like around the wings, if I recall, where it looks where the skin looks kind of
it's
weird.
his arms. It's his
Yeah.
literal arms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all
his
right.
And then he
arms
goes,
come out.
yeah,
Yeah.
and screeches at everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, it's great, dude. There's so much crazy stuff. Whatever Skyrim came out and people modded it, there was, I forget what anime or manga or whatever manga was popular at the time, but there's literally one where the part of Skyrim you're running in is literally this giant girl blown up like huge, like she's basically the whole land, and that's what you're running around on. Yeah.
Wow, yeah, that's hard to picture. Like, what do you? So, like,
She's laying down on her back.
okay,
She's like laying down.
Yeah.
And when you can run around on her, but
So you
she's just that big.
so you're just running around basically like a giant beige map that changes color occasionally.
Well, it's not. Yeah, she's dressed.
But okay, so
Yeah.
whatever the color of her clothes are, like, well,
Yeah, it was a popular character at the time. Like, name one of the popular anime characters that wore headphones.
Tracer?
Who? No.
that's not a thing. Yeah, it's a video game.
No. Yeah, it's one of the ones that it was made in. It was a comic. It was a show. It was a game. It was. Yeah, but how many of them? There's how many that wear headphones?
I had a top 10 list of the cutest anime girls that wear headphones.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know them, so it's pointless for me.
Okay, I got one last topic too. Like,
Do it, man.
well, this kind of leads into it, but like
Full send.
full send. What was it? Shit, what was I saying? I'm taking my kid to an anime convention next weekend. Are you going, Aaron?
Where at?
No, where is it?
It's Altoona Setsucon, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I'm not going.
You're not going? Okay.
And I'm going to New York this weekend.
You're going to New York. All right.
New York.
New York. But I just thought it was funny. Like, yeah.
Altoona. What day?
I'm probably going to go Saturday.
Like Saturday. When does it start?
It's
Friday.
like an all-day thing. Yeah, Friday. Like, yeah. Oh,
SetsuCon is a good time. Very fun people there.
yeah.
Never been to it. Have you?
Back when it was in a smaller like place, yeah.
Smaller place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty big now.
Pretty big now, yeah.
All right. Cool. That's something to look into. That's this Saturday coming.
This Saturday coming, yeah. I don't like, yeah.
I don't know if my daughter would like that or not, but
They have video games and stuff.
It's something-
What I remember.
I'm not even getting into video games with my kid. That's a whole nother.
Yeah.
Well, there's also like kids characters and stuff that go around there. They do it really friendly up for like children and stuff.
Yeah. But and then there's like there are some like panels that are like you got to be 18 and up, but like if I recall, yeah, there were. So
Yeah, a few years ago, Mark Hamill went, I believe.
I don't trust you with like celebrity news, Aaron.
I'm gonna pull it up. I'm pretty confident. Mark
Sometimes you
Hamill.
get a little too big for your britches with celebrity news. Like,
It was, yeah, he dressed up as a stormtrooper.
Oh, and just kind of like
Did a
walked.
panel.
Yeah.
No, and did a panel.
Oh, all right.
It was in 2012. I'm looking at it right now.
What is it?
Setsucon in 2012.
Yeah, Mark Hamill dressed up as a stormtrooper and walked around, and then he did a panel.
Well, I don't know if I don't know because some cons might do like
In 2012.
different locations.
You're talking
maybe.
about Luke.
Mark Hamill coming to like Little Old State
Here,
College.
I'm gonna post a picture from
That would
what
be
it
pretty.
says.
But
That'd be a pretty robust, heavy stormtrooper at that time, wouldn't it be? He was.
2012.
Yeah, you can see the
Yeah,
picture.
because he slimmed down. He had well, if I think he was a little. Well, he wasn't really doing anything then, so like, he was just voice acting. So like, you know what I mean, like
He was blown up.
oh, he's never stopped voice acting, man. Like,
Dude, one of my favorite things he did is the Joker for Batman the Animated.
that's what everyone says, dude, and I agree.
Like they could not have found a better dude for that.
Yep, yep.
You go ahead and look in the Discord right now. I posted a picture, and yeah, he's a very large stormtrooper.
Yes, he is. Okay, hey.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yep.
Another person that does con dress ups.
Adam Savage.
yes.
Yeah, he does. Well, I think he's a master at doing it. Like, cause he's just really good at making costumes.
Yeah,
And, you know, like
for sure.
and then he'll go out in the crowd and see if like he can not get noticed. That's
He always does though.
Well, like his costumes are too good. Like so, like you know what I mean. Like you're gonna be like, okay, so that has.
Yeah, you can't take in something that's supposed to be a costume and make it like as lifelike and legit looking as possible.
He made them for like he did movie work.
Right.
So, yeah. Like,
And for ILM.
yeah. So,
I don't know if I had to pick a favorite there. I don't know which. I think I would do the Riley Post, the spacesuit, the first spacesuit. He did it was kind of like a deep sea diver helmet type thing.
Okay, favorite costume he's worn to a con.
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen a few. Hold on.
I mean, the Chewbacca one's good, but I like the spacesuit.
Actually, I think my favorite would be the one where he went with Alton Brown as like the twins from the second Matrix movie, like the ones with like the white dreadlocks. And sunglasses. I think that would probably that'd probably be that one.
Totoro, that was good.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody that likes that though. I mean, there's a lot of fans for sure. Mm-hmm. But I don't know anybody personally that likes. I do, but whatever.
Wait, like My Neighbor Totoro? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's his name?
With the hat, waiting on the bus.
Yeah, what's that?
With the umbrella.
Oh no, there's who makes those movies?
Studio Ghibli?
Yes. Yep. Thank you, Aaron. Yep.
Who is it?
Yeah.
Studio Ghibli?
Studio Ghibli is one of my favorite studios. They make that girl with the pig.
I forget which, like
Spirited Away.
Yeah. So, Studio Ghibli films like put me to sleep. Like I'm not saying it, not in a bad way, but like I don't know, like they just like calmingly eerie, and I just like go like and I'm just out like a spell. Like
they're a good sleeping medicine. I've noticed that.
Yeah.
Great films though.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
What is, boy, dude, anime?
It's been a while.
Well, here's my problem. I don't have a problem with anime. I mean, I have a problem with it. I like it, but when I try to talk about it and reference it, you got to understand I have like 4 terabytes worth of anime at home. Yeah, and it's
so you're up on the anime or
no? It's
3 of which are anime porn.
no, definitely not. No, but it's like everything from like, what's the name of it? I can't even remember the name of it now. The big movie back in Akira.
Oh yeah.
Everything like from Akira onward to like the early 2000s I have.
Okay.
And some newer stuff, but not much. And it's like I've seen it, but there's so many that are similar. Dude, and to talk about it, yeah. No. Too much.
Akira Toriyama just put out that new movie too. It was the Dragon Ball, the new Broly one. That's out right now in movie theaters. That's how big anime's gotten.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Movie?
Yeah, there's a movie that's so big, Dragon Ball, that's so big that it actually is in like you go to the state college theater and you can go watch a showing of it.
like they've actually like I think some of the state college theaters like ran like they've been having like they've been ramping up like how big like the bigger like releases of Dragon Ball, like they've been in theaters before is what I'm trying to say.
Talk about the Super Broly or what?
Yeah, Broly.
Well, yeah, I don't know how to say. I'm not a huge Dragon Ball fan, believe it or not.
It's hard to watch as an adult, but I did like it as a kid.
Yeah, that's the same thing I found. I was still an adult basically, but
I don't know. Maybe maybe some of like Dragon Ball Super, if they can cut down like all of like the parts where nothing fucking happens. Like,
well, there's just so much stuff that I watched at an earlier point in life that if I rewatch it now, it's like like Naruto. Not nearly as entertaining.
I think I could go. Well, that's the thing. I think I could go back and rewatch Full Metal Alchemist, both either one, because like it's 52 or like Cowboy Bebop or Trigun Champloo because they're like 20 something or 30 something episodes. So like there's arcs it's a there's a beginning, middle, and end, whatever. Like you know what I mean? Like
yeah, some of the shows where they run on for 15, 20, 30 seasons, and you're talking like it's between 16 and 24 episodes per season.
Well,
no.
Yeah.
No, man.
Well, I mean, people are paying, like, you know what I mean? Like, we got a hit show. Like, it's kind of hard to turn down that money. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't turn down TV money.
No, I wouldn't turn down TV money. Yeah.
I wouldn't turn down even your most basic of TV.
No, so I heard
money.
this. No, this is my point. I heard this years ago. I was watching Venture Brothers commentary, Doc Hammer and Jackson Public, like talking, and they were talking about working at Adult Swim, and they're like, it's dad money, like, and that's where they left it. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
just looking for some dad money.
Well, you get pretty good money if you do the actual TV thing, but then if you're,
well, I think that's where like basic cable, to say my point, like that's where, like where that lies. You know?
If your show hits syndication, meaning more than 100 episodes, that's where the big check's at.
Yeah, that's exactly. If you can hit 100 episodes, yep.
You're getting paid.
Yeah.
If I was ever on TV, guaranteed my show would cut out at like 99. And they would just like pull the plug.
Like, son of a bitch.
I'd just be about done rapping episode 100. Mm-hmm. And wouldn't get it finished. It could never be released. And it'd be like, nope, you're stuck on 99.
Because if you release it, then you hit syndication.
You get no nickels. Yeah. No nickels for you, son.
No.
All right, so we are there. We're at that time.
We are at that time.
We're at that time, people.
That was fast.
Yeah, I'm tired, so that went really fast. Yeah.
Stay tuned. We will not be releasing our own cures for anything.
No.
At any point in the future.
No, we are not doctors.
We're going to leave that up to the FDA.
Yeah. Yeah, that's wow.
That's a novel idea.
Yeah, right.
For now.
Well, once they get paid.
The plan is to take over the FDA, but that'll come later.
I don't want them working on it now when they're like, like upset about not getting paid,
Well, what about that, like in a cure-all world, and then there's people out there synthesizing their own stuff, like this black market version of stuff?
Well, I don't even think it'll be black market at that point. I think you'll be more along the lines of bioprinting.
Mm-hmm. You 3D print a vaccine at home.
Yeah, why not? We're close enough.
Oh, man.
Just comparing today to the 1980s.
Yeah, just comparing today to 5 years ago. Yeah, like 10 years ago. Like, yeah.
And people, it's a great time to be alive.
Yeah, it's going to be a wild ride.
All right, man.
These next few years are going to be integral.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
All right. Bye, guys.
Hey, man,
everybody.
Thank you for joining us remotely, Aaron.
Yeah, thanks. And thanks
Can
to all
we keep this remote up for a few more seconds so we can talk?
After the stream, yeah, we'll talk
after stream?
Off air. Yeah, we'll talk off air.
Oh, we got to talk to you not on the air?
He wants to talk about some off air, some sorted details, I imagine.
I don't really like talking to you guys. But...
yeah, we only see each other one a week.
No,
we
man,
really only.
Yeah, we'll keep it up. You people have a good week.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Just because there may be a cure for this or that, don't chase it down.
Aaron, still get your Jimmy wraps.
Yeah. Buy yo wraps.
Buy your wraps, son.
Wait, you know what we need to do? We need to release some Bam Sun coffee.
Some Bam Sun.
Bam Sun.
Oh, yeah, you do say Bam Sun a lot, yeah. And it is different enough from the Trailer Park Boys Beam, because that's a different thing. So yeah.
Bam Sun Coffee.
Bam Sun Coffee. Yeah.
I have my Dang Sun shakes.
Dang Sun.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I call them.
And then Bing Bang something.
Oh, I don't have an outro. We're going to do the same thing that we did for the intro. Not really.
All right.
I think we're just going to fade.
All right.
Unless you want to run it for a minute, man. Talk about something.
Oh,
Schiller stuff again. Future plans. Do something.
Just do something, son. I don't know, man. I'm so tired.
Working on it.
Man, I did all that research for that amount of fucking like talking.
That's all right, man. Yeah. We don't what's it called? We don't elaborate enough on some topics. But then again, why? I mean,
I enjoyed the research, though. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of would have just probably done it anyway, maybe.
Eventually, yeah.
So,
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I wasn't setting up today, and the only thing I didn't think of was outro, everything else is set up and fine tuned. Mm-hmm. But I never really had an official outro. I just kind of always hacked one together in the past, anyhow. And I think I sent a black screen out to people. Yeah. If I did, sorry, man.
You did.
Did I? Okay. At least our voices are here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give them this one and play an outro and mute our mics.
And
so
see you next week.
Let's bring it back home. Have a good week, people.
Yeah.
Aaron, you'll be here next week with us.
As providing the weather isn't as crappy as it was today, I will be everywhere.
You got to get back from jet setting up to the Empire State, man.
Oh yeah, man. You are going to New York.
Yeah, man.
You should. Where are you going up there?
Nyack, New York, just outside of the city.
So you're not going to be in the city at all?
No, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to not go to the city, but I probably will have to.
Which city? Like the city, like the Bapple?
Wait, one more time?
The Bapple, the Big Apple.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I will probably
Pat.
be in the Big Apple.
Well, okay, I realize where you're going, you'll probably see it, but if you happen across an I Love New York shirt, the stereotypical touristy
don't buy it.
Shirt, no, pick me one up.
I'll pay
you for it. Yes, large.
Okay.
Large is my size. Pick it up, but don't get it at some like gas station that's like 100 miles outside the city.
Yeah.
It's got to be like semi-legit, like if you can see buildings off in the distance.
We're literally 5 miles outside the city, like 5-6 miles.
All right, so you'll be able to see buildings in the distance. I will accept that.
Okay. If you can see skyscrapers, you'll accept that shirt.
Yeah, pick me one up, man. Large.
All right, I got you.
All right.
Have a good week, people. We're out of here.
Later.
Gonna mute this shit. I don't know where I'm going.
I don't know where his mute button is. Oh, man.
Yeah, I never know. I never know where the damn...
Oh, shit, son.
Where none of it is.